Hey guys, today, April 20th, we're going to look at our skills. Today we have 2 pages, 11.2 and 12.1, where we're only going to do the back. We're not doing the front, just the back of 11.2 and 12.1. Both of those pages talk about seeing if we know how to take a root word and add ER or EST to see if we know what to do. So let's do a mini lesson on this right now. If we're going to add ER or EST to a root word, the first thing we have to do is look at the last 2 letters of the word. If I look at this word big, B-I-G, the last 2 letters are I and G. Since there are not 2 consonants at the end, I have 1 vowel and 1 consonant. I need 2 consonants. I can't add just ER because that E will jump over and make I say its name. And we want the word bigger, but we're going to get the word bigger because we have just the 1 G. So there's only 1 G. I know I've got to add another G. Doesn't change the way the word sounds, just prevents that King E from jumping over. Big, and then I can add my ER. Same thing when I'm adding EST. Look at the last 2 letters. If both of them are consonants, I can just add EST. But both of these are not consonants. I is a vowel. So I have to add another G. Word still says big. Then I can add my EST. So now I have the root word big, then the word bigger, and the word biggest. Now, let's look at our next word. This root word is calm. Calm. When I look at the last 2 letters, I see that now I do have 2 consonants. So I don't need to double anything. I can just come here with calm and add my ER. And now I have calmer. And I can come here at this word calm and add my EST and have the word calmest. So to review, anytime you have to add ER or EST to a root word, this is what we've got to remember to do. We've got to look at the last 2 letters of the word. If the last 2 letters has 2 consonants, like calm, LM, we don't have to do anything. We can just add our ER and our EST. But if the last 2 letters has only 1 consonant, like the word big, just 1 consonant, then I have to double that consonant to keep King E from making I say its name. And then after I double the consonant, still says big, then I can add ER, bigger, and biggest. All right. Now, when we finish this page, we have to go to our next assignment, which is on page 11.3. 11.3 is talking about editing. And we know a lot about editing. We work on that. We know that an editor is a job that we can have when we get big. And today we're adding 1 new piece to the punctuation at the end. We know about a period. That's when we're just telling somebody something. We know about a question mark. That's when we're asking a question and waiting for an answer. And this is an exclamation mark. That is when we are excited or something is really important that somebody know it or hear it, or we're yelling or screaming for a good or a bad reason. So let's look at our first sentence. Make sure you guys can see it. It says, Sue, look out. So we know we've got to change this S to a capital S. And then look out. If I'm telling somebody to look out, am I just going to go, look out? No. Am I going to wait for an answer? Look out? No. I'm going to put a period here, but I'm going to put an exclamation because I would be saying, look out. So that's a time when it would be an exclamation point. This sentence says, Did she leave? Well, first of all, I know I've got to change this to a capital D. Then, I know it's going to have a period at the end, but let's see if it has anything above that period. Did she leave? If I say that to you, did she leave? Am I waiting for an answer? Yes, I am. So, we need to put a question mark. Now, sometimes punctuation is in the middle. So that can happen here. Let's look at this sentence. Run, I shouted. Well, we know that run has got to start with a capital R because that's the beginning of the sentence. And then right here, this needs some type of punctuation. Now, if you needed to run, would Miss Penry look at you and go, run? If something was after us, I would say, run. So that means I need a period there, but I also need an exclamation point. I might yell that when you were playing baseball. You know how I love baseball. If you hit the ball, I would yell, run. I would want you to go fast to get to the base before they got you out. All right, the last sentence says, the coin is rare. Now, am I asking somebody something? No, I'm just telling them. So when I'm telling them, I just need a period. But what did I forget to do right here? Every sentence in the entire world starts with a capital letter. Good job. Now edit these first, and then below them, write them correctly with your edits in place. All right, guys, do your best. I know you do great.